Hi, everybody. Welcome to Module 8 on population measures of use. This module, first of all, is going to be spanned over 2 weeks. So you've got a little bit of time, some room to breathe. And this module is very much focused on kind of quantitative analysis of how is the population that we serve utilizing our services, and not just our services within a singular hospital, but we want to look at this at a county level. Now, this is really important as we start to think about access, strategic planning for the organization, and we'll see more of this in managerial epidemiology. As we look at population trends, and we look very specifically at cohorts, let's say males aged 65 to 75, we know that those are very high utilizers of inpatient services. And as we also know that group is also going to be growing over the next 10, 20, 30 years, we can look at population forecasts for our specific county. And if we know what their current discharge rate is and patient day rate, we can make a pretty good assumption about what their inpatient needs are going to look like in the future. Now that helps us plan at a facility level, but again, it also helps, especially as we're starting to see a lot of mergers and acquisitions, and we're seeing a transformation from individual kind of standalone facilities to these major health systems. As a facility is looking at potentially acquiring a new facility, most likely a smaller rural facility, they will no doubt be looking at these population measures of use. They're going to look at measures of use at the county level. They're going to be looking at it by very specific cohorts, and they're also going to be looking at trends in that utilization. Now, even though we know that inpatient utilization has been trending down, while we know also that some of these older elderly cohorts are going to be growing, we need to take both of these kind of factors into play, and that's what this module is going to be all about. If we do know and we anticipate that we're going to see a decrease in inpatient utilization, but we're predicting an increase in this older cohort that has a certain discharge rate or patient day rate, what can we predict for the number of discharges we're going to see with that specific group over the course of the next 5 years? So if you have questions on this content, please feel free to reach out pretty early. So I can I'd love to, if you are kind of stumped on something, you can just sketch out the way you're approaching the problem, take a picture of it and send it to me in an email so I can kind of see where you are and if you're on the right track. Now, because this module is spread over 2 weeks, so this is not going to be due, I believe it's October 26th, but you do have 2 weeks, so 2 Mondays out in terms of when this next assignment is due. I also want you to focus over the next couple of weeks on really thinking critically about that research project. What is going to be meaningful for you? Again, whether it's a topic that you've heard about but you really don't know a whole lot about, or if it's something that's more applicable to your job. I want you to use this as an opportunity for your own personal and professional growth and development. And I also want to make sure that you take the time to kind of outline how you're thinking about talking about this topic. My role is going to be helping you snap in and get more specific with it. So again, I want to have another one-on-one with each of you. So over the course of the next 2 weeks, again, really work on picking that topic, putting together some high-level bullets of how you want to frame the discussion in the research paper, and make sure to set up using my You Can Book Me link in my email. Make sure you set up time with me over the course of the next 3 or 4 weeks. And what I will be looking for too is prior to our meeting, I want you to send me that outline so I have a chance to look at it prior to us meeting so I can make the most out of our time together and give you some feedback. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out.